School. Sixth grade, thank you so much for coming down. We got a great program for you today, and welcome to Gettys Middle School's Bullying Prevention Kickoff Program. We're excited to launch the Olweus Bullying Prevention Program from right here, Clemson University in Pickens County, one of the best bullying prevention programs internationally across the globe, to support with our district and through support of Clemson University and our school board members in Pickens County. At this time, I'd like to recognize the School District Pickens County staff and Clemson University. Please be allowed to be recognized at this time. Thank you. I'd also like to say a special thank you to Mr. Brewington. He will be our coordinator for this program, which is a program for the next 3 years, so it's not just this year. I'd also like to thank Ms. Tammy Durham. Ms. Durham, if you can stand. Ms. Durham is the trainer for the entire district. This is a topic very near and dear to Ms. Durham's heart. She's been very helpful and supportive, training our teachers here at Gettys Middle School, so they're prepared to guide you in this initiative. Thank you, Ms. Durham. Also, students, there's a teacher team that they have been working, and they trained over the summer. Before you even came here as sixth graders, they were working over the summer to make it a better environment, a safer environment. They were doing that for you. So let's have a round of applause for these staff members. Our Olweus Bullying Prevention Team will be Dr. Petrowski, Mrs. Hunter, who is here in this program. Thank you, Ms. Hunter. Ms. Bracken, Ms. Callahan, Ms. Shelton, Ms. Carty, and Ms. Harden in guidance. All of our teachers have been trained, and they will be starting that off tomorrow with you. And they have lessons prepared, and they're ready to get started. But those names I mentioned, that is our team here at the school that will be guiding things throughout the whole school year. There'll be supports, not only for our teachers, but for you as well. So thank you to all the members of the Olweus Bullying Prevention Committee and team that volunteered to lead this initiative here at Gettys Middle School. Thank you. And I also have to be thankful to the students that are involved here today. You're going to see a program here with all sorts of activities and things going on. That's coming right from our students. They said, you know what? This is important to me, and they're going to be involved here, so you'll see them throughout the program. Thank you to all the students that will be participating in the program today. And sixth graders, you were not involved in our survey because you were not in our school last school year. But I want you to know, last year's sixth graders, last year's seventh and eighth graders, they all took a survey at the end of the school year, and that input is allowing us to change and do a lot of things around the school based on what our students said. So you'll be involved in that. As we get closer to the end of the school year, we'll do that each and every year because we want to know how we're doing this area, and ideas that you may have and input that you can provide will be very helpful. But thank you to the students that have done that last May and provided key input to our school so we can be proactive in stopping bullying. And students, I want you to know, as principal of your school, your input mattered to our staff. I meet with the staff in August before we come back to school, and we walk through some of these items. When you had a day off from school just recently, our staff was here training. They went through the answers to the survey and topics, and they went through that, spent a whole day planning and thinking about strategies that they can do to support you here at Gettys Middle School. Your input really mattered. For example, if you reported that bullying incidences occur in a stairwell or a hallway, our duty schedule for teachers and our supervision schedule for teachers was changed, and more adults were put in those areas so we can prevent some of those things from happening. Our new bell schedule that you have in 6th grade. It used to be we would ring a bell in 6th grade and the whole grade level would go out and change class. Those whole grade class changes were cut in half. Now you notice in our academic classes we have little breaks, not all classes at one time, and the teacher escorts you down to the restroom and then you come back into the classroom. That strategy in itself is a result from the input that prior students gave us in areas where we can make the school safer. We also added in our bell schedule for you in 6th grade in our cluster time, something you're going to find out very much starting tomorrow when we kick it off. We have cluster time in our bell schedule, about 20-25 minutes in every grade level, where we put away the English, math, science, and social studies and other classes that we have. And we have a class of support, guidance, advisement for you on a lot of these topics. And that is in our schedule now, starting tomorrow, every Thursday and Friday during your cluster time. That also is a strategy from the input that students gave us on that survey at the end of the year. We're dedicated to your support, and the classroom family discussions will involve topics related to prevent bullying. Students, we're already taking a stand against bullying, and we need you to join us, just like many others have already joined us, the community members that you'll hear from today that have already joined us. You need to step up and take action to stop bullying here. We'll put an end to bullying. We'll put an end to the harmful effects of disrespecting other students. We'll put an end to spreading rumors. We'll put an end to using social media like a weapon against your peers. That will stop. We'll have a school where love wins. That's what Gettys Middle School will be, a school where love wins. We'll be a school where students are including others at a time like lunchtime or a lunch table. We'll be a school where we'll be including others, not excluding them. We will be a school where students take appropriate actions instead of just watching. Students will be taking appropriate actions, positive steps to prevent bullying. And students, it starts today. It starts today for Gettys Middle School, and your teachers will tell you more about it in the cluster meeting starting tomorrow. Thank you for your attention, and thank you for following our #1 rule of the Olweus Bullying Prevention Program, to not bully others. That's #1. At this time, our Gettys Middle School actors and actresses will be coming up to the stage for a skit as our opening message, followed by Miss Tanya Mays from Predestined Outreach, who will follow that. Many of you know Miss Mays, and she cares very deeply about each and every one of you. And if you know her and met her, you know it and you felt it. And she'll be bringing a message to you as well following our skit. Let's give them a hand as the students come on out from our Gettys Middle School drama team.
Too fat, you say I'm too skinny, you say I'm not cool, you say I'm not It would be so easy to hit back at you. Use my pain to hurt you too. Oh, but if I do, nothing will change. I won't be a link in your chain. Somebody hurt you, make you feel small, and you take it out on me, 'cause it makes you feel tall, but you're scared. If you looked in my eyes, you'd see. Hey, bully, you're a lot like me. Yeah, bully, you're a lot like me. Ooh, you're a lot like me. Hey, bully, you're a lot like me.
Y'all give them another hand clap. That was beautiful. Beautiful. Good job, Gettys singers. Good job. I was asked to do a poem today. For those that don't know me, my name is Miss Tanya Mays, the founder and director of Predestined Outreach. What I want to do is be a voice for those that are being bullied today. I want to be your voice. So if you're in this room and you've been bullied, let me be your voice for you today. Give Me a Voice is the title of my poem. Bullying, ugh, what can I say about it? The thought of it makes me sick. Picking on innocent people because you think it makes you look cool. If you want to know the truth, it makes you look like a fool. I get it. You think it's funny and you want to make people laugh. Nothing is funny about making me feel bad. Is it the color of my skin? The way I look? How I act? This is just who I am. I can't change that. I'm tired of running. I'm tired of hiding, being hit. I'm so sick of this. I live in fear every day, and sometimes I just want to run away. People see it, and they don't say anything, not one thing, and leave me drowning in fear and surrounded by pain. What can I do? Scream? Cry out for help? Just say nothing and you will bother someone else? I'm tired of this, sick and tired of this. Will somebody help me? Please speak up. Don't just stand there and watch them do this stuff. I know it's not your business, and I know you don't want to get in it. But don't just stand around and let it happen, thinking it will be better. Tell a teacher, a principal, you can write them a letter. Speak up, speak out. You can ask them to stop. Yes, everyone will look at you, and yes, they will. But you will become a hero in my book. Thank you. And that's for all the ones that are really going through something and you're going through bullying. Bullying has been a thing since I was your age and younger. And I'm so thankful that Gettys has taken on this initiative to help you. But for those that are standing around, be a voice. Speak up for them. But for you that are being bullied, know that it's going to be okay. You're going to survive it. You'll be okay. Just start speaking up. Speak up.
Good morning, 6th grade of Gettys Middle School. We have our GMS cheerleaders that are going to lead you guys in a couple of cheers, so they will do each one 3 times. So by the 3rd time, you guys should know it, right? Yes, okay. So as they go through these cheers, please feel free to participate, all right? And yell it out with us, and remember that we're going to take our stand against bullying.
Work together and make a difference. Work together Stray bullet and mama cries. Her baby won't be coming home tonight. Inside skirting down the avenue. Just another story on the evening news. Politics and prejudice. How the heck did it ever come to this? When everybody's gotta pick a side, it don't matter if you're on the right road. So it goes, but I hold on to hope and I won't let go. 'Cause I believe you and me are sisters and brothers, and I believe we're made to be here for each other. We'll never go if we walk hand in hand. But we'll mix and smoke it together again. I believe in the end, love wins. Sometimes it takes a lot of faith to keep believing there will come a day when the tears and the sadness, the pain and the hate, the struggle, the sadness will all fade away. I believe you and me are sisters and brothers, and I believe we're made to be here for each other. We'll never love if we walk hand in hand. We will mix and smoke it together again. I believe in the end, love is power, love is a smile, love reaches out, love is the remedy, love is the answer, love's an door, love is the only thing I'm fighting for, I believe you and me are sisters and brothers, and I believe we're made to be here for each other. We'll never go if we walk hand in hand. No one makes it walk together again. I believe in the end, love
Don't you get a little bit louder for this anthem, huh? Tell you what, she picked a perfect song because love does win. And that is what we aim to do here at Gettys Middle School. But let me tell you a little story about Miss Burns right here. Mom posted a video of her singing in the back seat, I believe. And Mom posted it up, put it on YouTube. Well, guess who happened to comment on it? Miss Carrie Underwood herself, saying that she had a beautiful voice, and we here at Gettys agree, and we appreciate your time and your talent coming up here today, singing in front of all of your peers. We appreciate it. One more round of applause. Guys, I am so excited about this new initiative that we've got here at Gettys Middle School, the Olweus Bullying Prevention Program.
And I'm just going to give you a little background of what you're going to be seeing in the next couple of days. What we're doing is, usually all those bullying programs, they really kind of focus on the person that's being bullied, or they may focus on the person that's the bully. But this is so much bigger and it's so much better. Because what this program does is now we're going to try to empower the bystander. And that is key in stopping the bullying behavior. We want to empower you. I want you just to think, how many times that you walked by a situation and you didn't know how to react? You didn't know how to stop it. And either you kind of just watched or you kept walking. I can think of plenty of times as a teenager and as a kid that I saw that. And I really wish that my middle school would have had a program like this, where they took the time to teach us and empower us what to say and how to handle situations when we are the bystanders. So really, we focus on all people involved. The bully, the person that's being bullied, the bystanders. It's going to be a great thing. And what you're going to do, got a low battery? What you're going to do is you're actually going to be in cluster meetings in your classes. And you're going to talk about things. You're going to bring up issues. And your teachers are going to give you a platform to begin talking about some of these issues. But we've also got some skills that we're going to try to teach you and how to handle these types of situations. So, let's go ahead and go over our Olweus bullying rules, all right? If we could, go ahead and get slide number 1 up on my screen. Right here, rule number 1, obviously really important. We will not bully others. I want to hear you say it. We will not bully others. That is rule number 1. Rule number 2. We will try to help students who are bullied. Right, rule number 3. I say it, you repeat it. You ready? Here we go. We will try to include others who were left out. Now, I'm going to take a minute on this one. If you'll go back to that one real quick. I want to take a minute on this one because this is the one that I see that is probably the biggest here at Gettys Middle School. We don't have a really big issue of people going up and pushing and being, what everybody thinks what that bully looks like. This right here is what I see sometimes. Where we've got that person in the cafeteria that's sitting by themselves, right? And nobody goes up to include them. I want you to begin, as we kick off this initiative, putting yourself in their position. How would that feel? I think as you saw through the drama, the isolation, but we can all come together. We can all be friends, all right? And so we will try to include others who are left out. Think about in your classes. A lot of your teachers right now are using grouping. You're doing partner work. Those people that are being left out, how about you take the initiative to say, hey, come and join me. Come and join our group. And you be the change, and you be the difference. Because in the end, love wins. Rule number 4. Rule number 4. There we go. I'll read it, you repeat it. If we know someone is being bullied, we will tell an adult immediately. If we know someone is being bullied, we will tell an adult immediately. The key word, immediately. Because guess what? Your teachers, your administration, the entire staff here at Gettys Middle School, we care about you. And we don't want to see anyone be putting in that type of situation. So as long as you can tell us, let us take care of it. Officer Smith has a great thing that says, if you see something, that was kind of weak. Let's do that again. If you see something, say something. There you go. You got to come tell an adult. Now, while I'm right there with Officer Smith, he has come up with a great initiative that I want to share with you. If you will look over to your right here it says Gettys Defenders. Let me tell you what Gettys Defenders is. You know how we talk about empowering those bystanders? The people that walked up here and said, hey, enough's enough. and they helped them up. Our staff is going to be looking for that. And we have got this that is going to go outside of Officer Smith's office. And we want to recognize the people that are standing up for other people and showing that love wins in the end. And so we're going to put your name right there at the Gettys Defender so we can recognize you. We will also have another little surprise for you that I'm not going to talk about right now. We'll talk about that at a later time. But just understand, we are watching. We're watching for the people that are going to stand up for the others. All right, if we can go to my next slide. So, right now we are fixing to take our bully pledge. So what is a pledge? Because I didn't want to really take a pledge if you didn't know what a pledge was. All right? So this is what a pledge is. It is a promise, an oath, a commitment, or a word of honor to do something. So when we do this pledge, I'm going to hold you to it. Your teachers are going to hold you to it if you choose to take this pledge. One more time, a promise, an oath, a commitment, and a word of honor to do something. If we'll go to my next one, what we're going to do is you're going to repeat after me. This is our pledge. And I'm going to do it officially. So what I want to do, but I want you to do it very quietly, okay? I want to show everyone how Gettys does this. Show them some Gettys greatness. I want you to raise your right hand. And I want you to repeat after me. I pledge to be a buddy, not a bully. I pledge to help others who are being bullied. I pledge to include students who are left out. I pledge to tell an adult if someone is being bullied. And I pledge to help keep this a safe place for all. Awesome, awesome. All right. We'll go to the next one. So what does all this mean? Yeah, go ahead and give yourself a hand. Come on. So what does all this mean? What does this pledge mean that you just took? It means a better and a safer Gettys Middle School for you. Everybody say for me. Now look at your neighbor and say for you. All right, let's go on to the next one. So, as I was putting this together, you know, we're the breakers, right? And a breaker is one of those small waves, and it turns into the big green wave in Easley High School, right? Big tidal wave. So what I'm saying is, with your help, with the attitude that love wins in the end, with the attitude that I pledge to help others, include others, Gettys greatness is going to swallow up any bullying behavior that we've got at this school to make it a better place for you. Go ahead, come on. So at this time, your staff has put together a video for you. So I really want you to watch, I really want you to listen, I really want you to pay attention because this is really good.
Beloved Gettys Middle School, as your principal, I'm excited to kick off October's Bullying Prevention Month. I know as a student, you can face a lot of pressures, and bullying from others is just one of them that can do the most harm. Bullying just isn't cool. And our school, along with others in the community, other schools in the school district of Pickens County, are taking a stand against bullying with the Olweus Bullying Prevention Program that will begin in your cluster meetings. Start now showing respect and appreciation for all. Join the movement to prevent bullying. And I can't wait to see the Gettys greatness we can make together.
We truly care about you.
I know many of you have a lot going on in your lives. I know some of you come to school afraid.
I know some of you who called me.
And you feel like you don't matter.
Please hear us. You matter to us. Please hear us.
You matter.
You're the best, and you matter to
You're the best.
You matter to me.
You're the best. You matter to me.
We truly care about you.
You matter to me.
Please come talk.
Hey, students, if you'll hold your applause till the end, please.
See someone being left out, ask them to join you.
If you see something, say something. If you see someone being bullied, stand up for them. We need all of you to help. We believe in you. We believe you can make a difference.
We need all of you to help. We believe in you.
Sincerely, your teachers.
From your teachers.
From your teachers.
Your teachers.
Everyone here, dear back.
From your exploratory teachers.
From your STEM teachers.
From your
Department. From your guidance department. From your office staff. From your nurses.
Students, remember, hold your applause,
From your
please.
band teachers. From your high school department.
To Gettys University. From your cafeteria staff.
From yourselves, please.
To your custodial staff.
From the library.
From your superintendent.
From all the staff here at Gettys Middle School, we care about you. Here at Gettys, we are a family, and you're a part of it. We are all different in our own way, and that's okay. That is what makes us who we are. You are all valuable. Thank you for making Gettys great and taking a stand against bullying.
It is an awesome place to be, and I cannot wait to see what the future holds. So, with that being said, thank you so much for your support. Thank you for being that bystander that's going to step up and take a stand against bullying and make this place a safer place for you. That will conclude our event for today.